Hello, hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time for some Mario Maker 2 on a Tuesday evening. Hope you're having a good day out there. I do hope you're having a good old day out there. What's going on, Peter? What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, Dave? That's right, you got the first, Nathaniel. What's up, Ty? What's up, K. Baronsky? Nice job, Peter. What's up, Anthony and Javier? What's up, Suave? What's up, Andrew? What's going on, Brandon and Nadha Nick? What's going on, Anthony? What's up, Jess? There you go, just in time, Ty. Just in time. Thank you for the hot in the share. Show me you care. Appreciate that, Jess. Good afternoon, John. What's going on, Simon? I heard about that, John. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. What's up, Fernando? What's going on, Kim? What's going on, Troy, my boy? You got sad news? I'm sorry to hear it. What's up, Dario and Kaylin? Thanks for the gifts, Kim. Whoa. Okay, good. We're good to go. 82 lives, 6,426 clears. What's up, Eben? What's up, Balin? Yeah, someone just brought that up. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. 49 people in there, 4 people like the 2-minute world record too long. Minute 15 or less. Icy Run Fun from Agent G. Thanks for the hot, Eben. 7 people been here, 2 people liked it, 34-second world record. Looking for an on-off switch. All right. Ooh. Okay. Now that's one way to start. There we go. World record and everything. What's up, Ralph? What's up, Jaco? That was a nice, easy one, even. Thanks, Ty and Simon. $85 live, 6,427 clears. This is perfecto, Peter. Thanks for the gifts, Ralph. I see you over on TikTok. Zelda Water Temple, probably 10-minute world record. Close enough, 4 minutes. What's up, Aaron? We want minute and 15 or less to get 30 in 2 hours. Happy Tuesday. It was a workout day. 518 people made it. 80 people liked it. 47-second world record. All right. All right. All right. Going by fast here, John. What's up, Josh? What's up, Kai with an A? Very cool. Oh, that was interesting. What's up, Lily Rose? Oh my gosh! Okay, I didn't expect that. We got a checkpoint though. I was not sure how that was gonna work. I'll just trust the full jumps. There it is. Just had to trust. What's up, Sammy? Oh boy! Gotcha. Alright, looks like it wants me to go fast. Muy bien. Oh, that's tricky. Nice. 3 1-ups. No, not quite. We already got 3 1-ups. Very nice. That was a cool one, Ralph. Nice one. There we go, Ralph and Jorge. Thanks, Jess. There we go, Ty. 87 live, 6,428 clears. What's up, Ness? There you go. Having the auto partners on T-days only, so only Tuesday, Thursday? That's even more strict than the weekend idea, Sammy. Well, good for you. Giving it a whirl. 160 people made it, 50 people liked it, 35-second world records. Your first 3D world level, huh, buddy? All right. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute, but how am I going to get back? Hit it again. What's up, Mullins? What's up, Super Trucker J? Oh, no!
Oh, no!
What's up, guy? There we go. All right, get ready to Z. Wow, that was close. How's this part gonna work? I can't not take damage here. It's literally impossible. I guess we're taking damage. There we go. What's going on, Rod? What's up, Doug? There we go. What's up, Mary? What's going on, Steven? Thanks, Fernando, Ty, Nathaniel, Simon, John, and Mary. 86 lives, 6,429 clears. What's up, Leo? $287 people been here. 50 people liked a 26-second world record. Wait, what? Oh boy. I know I don't have time to do this. I just want to see what's next. So then I do this. How's this supposed to work? This looks like it could be a cool level. I'm gonna do this outside the run. It's early enough. We have a little time. Let's take a 3-minute detour and enjoy this level rather than get stressed about it. Looks super expert, but we'll see. I think it's gonna require a bit of trial and error. It has a high clear rate. 83 clears. A lot of medals. Okay. Today was a wild one, Peter. It was a wild one. No one upstairs was, guy. Alright. Like that. Oh, then like that. That's probably supposed to be a triple jump. Okay, we got through the first half. There we go. That's the only jump I'm missing, is that it says it's a Z. There we go. It's a late Z. Wow! Oh no! I bet I can't. I bet that's not allowed. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that ended up going
Oh
quickly.
yeah, Mario time.
It ended up being an excellently designed level. If I had known that's what it was going to be, I would have just done it in the run. So there you go. Thanks, Mary, Fernando, Andrew. What's up, DNAC, Nathaniel, Super Trucker J. Back at it. 85 lives, 6,429 clears.
Let's go.
Happy Wednesday, Ryan. Oh, I got ahead of myself. Oh boy. $70 people been here, 4 people liked it, 16-second world record. What's up, Eb? Survived the first day of school? Nice. Well done. Oh no. I didn't know, bro. Oh my goodness. Power jump activated as you jump off of it? No, I don't know what that means. I can't even picture it. Like that. That's what I'm supposed to do. Whoa! That's not enough. There we go.
Oh no!
Wow, okay. This is cool. Oh boy. No! You start at a spot, you need a low jump to get to the goal. I'm sorry, I can't picture it, Super Trucker J. That's literally the thing I'm the worst at. Converting text into a picture like that. My brain is good at quite a few things, but that is not one of them. That's the whole issue I have with a lot of things. Whew. Got it. All right. Come on, bro. I'm regretting. This is the one. I should have played through the other one in the room and skipped this one. I don't know what you want, bro. I have no idea what you want. Come on, bro. That was such a waste of lives. Well, 2 bad calls in a row. I should have done the speed run in the run, and I should have skipped that after the first try. What's up, Cody? 8 people been in. Nobody liked it. 8-second world record. I don't trust any of that. Whatever.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
I don't know what's going on there, Jimmy D. How many good levels do you find per how many bad? I'd say for every 4 levels I don't enjoy, there's 1 that I do enjoy. So 1 to 4 about ratio. 82 lives, 6,430 clears. There's a strange level you got. You know the runs of focus. I don't see the connection. I might be misunderstanding. Yeah, I only like the easy ones, John. That's the only levels I play. 11 people been here. Nobody liked it. 42nd world record. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's another one. Here's one of the hard ones. That's so difficult to read the level creator's mind. Skip the hard ones, and I only play the easy ones. That's the right strategy. This is too long. I also skip the long ones. The long ones and the difficult ones. The only ones I play are the short ones and the really easy ones. That's it, Sunfish. The greatest there ever was at the skip button. 131 people been here. 11 people liked it. 54-second world record. Bro, you're not... What is this fight? I can't even get you up there. And part of why I can't take any of you serious that love to talk about the skipping, you're talking to someone who got 1,239 without skipping. So that's why it's such a laughable joke to me. People want to make a big deal about skipping trying to get to 10,000 in a year. When the irony is you're talking to one of the few people that's actually done it. No skip over 1,000. I bet you it is a pretty small number. I'd say less than 1,000. I would guess it's less than 1,000. I bet you less than 1,000 Mario Maker 2 players have ever gotten 1,000 no-skip clears in a row. And I happen to be one of them. So that is what makes it so laughable. That the jokesters come by with the jokes. That was good. What's up, Jason? Even get the video proof, it's true. 83 live, 6,431 clears. What's up, Sharon? And that certainly doesn't mean I'm one of the best at this game. I often say I'm in the top 2,000. I'm in the top 2,000 in the world. If that. I do not think I'm like top 100, nowhere near top 10. I see what top 10 looks like. So I'm not out here pretending I'm the greatest. But it's a joke to think I'm skipping because I can't beat it. What's up, Nickel? If you can get 1,000 without skipping, the issue isn't whether or not you can clear it. 197 people been here, 19 people liked it, 19.5 second world record. Oh, that's a min jump. Dave remembers the no skip run. What's up, Chaos? Say 1,000 clears no skip is an accomplishment. I agree. I agree. Min jump, then a big one. Uh-oh, I'm a little behind. I think we're in trouble here. We are in trouble. There we go, Dave. Let him talk, Don. That's it. I got a couple people that just leave me comments every day. Can you from the cheapest seats? There we go. Yeah, I love that, Sunfish. If there's a tough level, I'd love if they dropped you one up. But it's all good. That was good. Well indicated. If that's how you like to spend your time, so be it. 84 live, 6,432 clears. But it couldn't be me. Could not be me. I genuinely can't get my head around consistently watching something I don't like. I can't even imagine it. 37 people been here, 4 people liked it, 45 second world record. That was a troll. It's like the joke's on you, brother. If you're around enough to make that comment over and over again, joke's on you. And it ain't even a joke.
Oh no!
Now that's a joke. I ignore that. Well, this is the thing. I do think. I think there is a valid version of the criticism. What I mean is, I genuinely believe it is 1,000,000% valid to prefer a no-skip run. That's totally fair. I would never, ever, ever have anything bad to say about that. If you prefer watching a no-skip run, that is completely valid. I'd say most of the Mario Maker 2 content I've watched is no-skip expert and no-skip super expert. So I am not sitting over here being like, why doesn't everyone just like skips? I totally, totally respect if you don't like it. That part, I totally get it. The part I don't get is if you determine, okay, well, this particular streamer is skipping, I'm going to continue to watch them every day and leave comments about how much I don't like it. That's the part where you lose me. That is the part where you lose me. There we go, Rod, Google it. Only a small select group of dedicated content creators are known to complete 1,000 no skip. There it is. There it is. And it was miserable. I did not enjoy the challenge. I didn't like the beginning. I'm going to hold back the like for the beginning. There we go, Nathaniel. Mr. No Skip. Totally fair, Alex. Totally, like I'm saying. Totally fair. I would not hold it against anyone who's like, you know what? I'd rather watch a streamer that plays no skip. 100% valid. No criticism. I don't even have a rebuttal. I'm literally giving you the full yes. Totally valid. 83 live, 6,432 plays. That is the point I'm trying to make. And so that's part of why as far as letting the haters not giving whatever, another no like. The criticism itself is valid. The application / execution of continuing to watch and just leaving a critical comment, that's the part that's off. So it's like there's one valid part to it, but a completely misguided execution as well. So that's why I don't want to ignore it entirely. What's up, Jedon? Shout out to you, Layla Marie. That's my buddy. Mario Maker 3, no skip next year. That's what we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back next year if we ever get that Mario Maker 3. There we go, Jimmy D. When you first stream, who commented first? I don't know. You tune in more what you do with the no skip. Totally valid. Totally valid. Like I'm saying, I would give nobody a single grain of criticism for preferring no skip. It's a lot more fun to watch in a lot of ways. That's not lost on me. I totally agree. Like I literally just said, most of the Mario content I've watched is no skip. So if the skips bother you, totally fair. But don't keep watching and whining about it. I'm not going to start skipping. I'm not going to stop skipping because you're complaining. That part should be evident now that we're 8 months into this challenge. But whatever. Some people bet in. Nobody liked it. 46-second world record. Oh. There we go. Appreciate you, Rich. There we go. There's some one-ups. No! Alright, we need 3 more. What's up, Murad? Oh my goodness, that's so dirty! I'll give this one more try. We'll do one more after that. Whatever you say, Wolf. How are you, Murad? Oh my gosh. Let it go, Pat. Let it go. Let it go. You have no guarantee. You don't know what's coming at the end. Let that one go. $26 people been here. One person liked it. 14-second world record. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Could have taken the top path. I don't trust this. I feel like this is going to pick a path. What's up, Dusty? You got to go. Need the clears rolling to obtain it. That's it. I don't care for all the skipping. Totally fair. You don't see me complaining either. There you go. It's totally valid.
Let's
78
go.
lives, 6,433 clears. I could not make it any more clear that it's valid to not like watching skips. Totally fair. Totally fair. And here comes another one. Minute 15 or less. What's up, Larry? Thanks for the follow, Sheets. Natural diaster. 2 people been in, nobody liked it, nobody cleared it. That's not too good. Whoa! Peter's down with the skipping. Totally fair. Wow! Good thing I checked. What else you hiding in here, buddy? Unreal. I missed a red coin. I don't know. If we have to, we'll go back, but we got a full timer. It does say a number, but I wouldn't trust that to mean, well. Alright, so we definitely did miss one. Chat, you are correct. What's up, Nat? Nat's where it's at. There you go, Marcus. I hope it's coming across clearly that I mean that wholeheartedly. If you don't like the skips, that part's fair. It's the constant whining. It does not achieve much. Is this the red coin I missed that's somewhere here? There. Here we go. Thanks, Shadow. Here we go, Alucard. No, Yosh, don't you dare. Don't leave me. Here we go. Thanks for the likes, double star. There we go. Back over 80. What's up, Barbara?
Oh yeah, Mario time.
I'd say the biggest thing that holds me back from switching to no skip is just how much it was like 6 months straight that I dreaded the stream when I was doing the no skip run. Genuinely. Once we were like up over 500, that was fine. Once we were up over 500 clears and every stream was the threat of playing like a 30-minute troll level that I couldn't skip, and then I was going to have to cheat, like look behind the scenes, try to find where's the hidden stuff. So many of those streams, I hated every second of it. That's the reality. That is the thing that holds me back, to be clear. 81 lives, 6,434
Let's
clears.
go.
I'd need to be someone who can appreciate unfair levels. That's what I feel like it requires to be good at no skip, like as a streamer. 46 people been here, 5 people liked it, 7-second world record. What's the But especially at this point in my life, chat, the stream is one of the only things I look forward to in the day. Now, that might sound depressing, and it kind of is. Clear the comeback stage faster, but the last thing I would ever... Oh, come on. This is blind.
No.
There we go, Don. On the big screen. Shout out to you, Steven. The family and the animals. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Robbie? Oh, boy. 65 people been here. 6 people liked it. 5-second world record. Oh, I see what this is. I get one try. No, I get multiple tries until I do it too early. There it is.
Oh no.
I'll do this one outside the run. But yeah, I literally wake up dreading going to work. I hate every second of it. And then I do all my meal prep, all my chores. I look forward to a little fun time with my favorite video game. And that is the reality. Right here. That's kind of a high clear rate. Statistically, you have to skip to beat the goal, too? Well, I mean, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. No. What kind of work? I manage very expensive equipment in a lab. And my day is full. There we go. And then how do I do this? Oh my gosh. Good gracious.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
You think the community should give me a big reward by the end of the year to complete the goal? What do I think? I think it sounds great, but I don't know what that would be, but it sounds great. Freddy's watched a lot of my streams, both skip and no skip, and I honestly, what makes them entertaining is the personality. What a nice thing from Freddy. You get equally frustrated in both formats, in my opinion, just in different ways. I'd agree with that, but always enjoy to watch. Wear the emotions on the sleeves. Keep it on. I know if the streams drop out, miss them. There we go, Freddie. That's a very sweet message. Shout out to Freddie. Thanks, Nathaniel, Anthony, M, Mary, Fernando, in Primetime. There's Erica Gobble. Thanks, Tan, the Man, and Frank. There we go, Robbie. That's it, guy. Definitely a good call to out of the run. Fine level. But I would have been stressing. Work is repetitive and dull? No. Well, I wish it was ironically, I'm actually excellent at repetitive and dull. Believe it or not. I eat the same thing every day. For almost 5 months, Chad, I have eaten the almost exact same thing every day. The thing that changes is the fruit. But I have the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, and I look forward to it. So repetitive and dull is right up my alley. The thing that I don't do well with is when people don't do what they're supposed to do. If I'm depending on people, my whole job depends on everybody else. And if nobody else is doing what they're supposed to do, it automatically falls on me. I'm the one cleaning up the mess everybody else makes because it ends up being my responsibility. That is the summary of my day-to-day. And every day, it's a different version of the same disastrous fire. That is what drives me cuckoo crazy. It's nothing I can do. I am at the mercy of everyone else who doesn't care. And there's no fixing it. There is no improvement. There is grit and get through it with a smile on your face. That is my job. 79 live, 6,434 clears. That is my job in a nutshell. I would actually love repetitive and dull. 43 people been here, 6 people liked it, 8-second world record, 300 seconds on the clock. Look at this. Look at that! That was very cool. Stats out on TPS reports. Maybe that's the answer, James. That was good. Sounds kind of like your job. They talk to me for what others don't do. I'm the one who cleans up the mess. There you go, Scott. Yeah, I hear you, Super Trucker Jay. Freddie, thank you for the 130 stars. Thank you for the support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Paxter's Laboratory. There it is. It's Pat the Science Guy. 82 lives, 6,435 clears. You can relate. When people do the job, make you do their work. There it is, Peter. In my case, it's like in order for my work to get done, I need cooperation and coordination, and often that is not available. 12 people been here, one person elected, 28-second world record. That's good. Now, I feel like I should at least qualify that there's definitely some cool people I work with. Where am I landing? There we go. It's not that... I'm supposed to wait? Set them out of the offending parties and supervisors. Well, this is where it gets really tricky, is that even people far above me consider... How do I say it? There's plenty of people above me who don't think what my role is matters too much. Like, it's more of an annoyance than it is... There we go. That should work. Where am I going? Oh, my gosh. In other words... It's what can I compare it to? I'm not sure what I could compare it to. Does anyone work on this side of me? Like streaming? There we go, Rob. No, I don't tell anybody about streaming. Half my family doesn't know about streaming. Excuse me. I've always kept it separate from regular life. That was good. Couple blind jumps. But I have the type, like, I have got to maintain the equipment in a way that not everybody agrees is even necessary. It's required, like protocol required, but it's nothing that everyone unanimously thinks, oh, this is important to be done. So that's where there's plenty of people above me who are glad I do what I do in order to fulfill the protocol, but ultimately would call it a big waste of time and more of a nuisance than anything that meaningfully helps anything. So that's part of, like, the backdrop of the attitude, is that my role is to be annoying. If I'm tapping somebody on the shoulder about equipment, they always hate to see me coming. Always. It's always bad news. Every single time I'm having to communicate that, it is bad news that then requires a bunch of coordination and a bunch of steps that I'm fully dependent on them to work out. Hey, thank you, Primetime, for the flu state. What the flu state? What's up, Logan? It sounds like quality control. HR, no, it's managing equipment. Managing equipment and keeping it all running properly. 84 lives, 6,436 clears. But as much as I am openly complaining about it, I certainly am thankful for it because it's the only way I can keep my house. So that part's not lost on me. I'm very thankful to be a homeowner. It just feels like it's been years now of struggling financially and keeping the house, and ultimately, I don't see the end in sight. You know what I mean? But I'm still going. I'm still showing up every day. 34 people been here. 4 people like the 25-second world record. This is where you switch the Koopas. I'm all set. This is tedious. But if you switch the Koopa shells, it does something. One of them has the key. Blah, 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 blah. We've done it a bunch. Sorry if you haven't seen it before. You're not missing much. 13 people been here. 1 person liked the 21-second world record. There's definitely also an element. Oh, no, 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 that's not what I meant. Oh, my goodness, I'm alive. I was trying to do a twirl. When you work the desk job, you're always grateful for the equipment guy because they didn't feel like making things run right. Let someone else do that. There you go. There you go. There it is, Cliff. I agree. Cliff said I'm actually lucky to live in an actual house. A lot of people have to find other means of living, like living in cars. Exactly, bro. And that's why 2 minutes ago, I went out of my way to say that there is a huge part of me grateful to be able to have a job that's helping me keep this house. That is a real part of my experience. But it is not the whole experience because I am definitely a level of miserable that in the 40 years I've been alive, I would say I experience a level of misery now that is new to me. I've always been, thankfully, on the more positive side. Things have, I've been able to be a full-time streamer. I've been able to be a full-time musician with an independent record deal. I've been able to be a special educator for 10 years with it being my favorite job ever. For I've had the ultimate blessed life that I've had so many seasons of life where I love what I'm doing. So that's part of what makes it that the way my life is now, a divorced 40-year-old who hates his job and is in financial turmoil, that, like if I had dreamed up somewhat of a worst-case scenario for myself, that would absolutely be a front runner. Divorced, financially struggling, in a job he can't stand. That is, I mean, I think that would be potentially, it would be up there. There's plenty of other horrible situations you can name. But if you had asked me when I was like 15 or 20, what's your worst case 40-year-old scenario? That's one of them. That's at least one of them. But that doesn't mean I have nothing to be grateful for. I have so much to be grateful for. Like I'm saying, I'm one of the few people that owns a house in 2026. That part's amazing. I'm very thankful for that. Did I like this? I don't remember what this was. Yeah, you get a like, buddy. Do people still create levels today? Every single day there's new levels in the game primetime. No, Scott, it's not that they don't like the way I maintain. It's that they think my role, the way in which it needs to be maintained, isn't actually necessary. And there is some truth to that, too. That's the issue with protocol. Protocol is not always functional. The whole point of protocol is to cover the gaps, more so than be necessary across the board. And my whole job is protocol. 2 years you worked as a dispatcher was kind of fun. It was stressful to get people to do their jobs. Felt like a babysitter was fun. Do I think Twitch streamer is your favorite job you've had, honestly? No, I can't say it's my favorite. I would say it was as fun as, well, I guess my favorite. You asked, is it my favorite? It's tough to choose between special educator, full-time musician, full-time streamer. Those were all uniquely different and amazing. Try doing some music? I'd love to. I just need the time and the space. 41 looking for your first house. There you go, baby. You can absolutely be grateful, thankful for what you had, while also be wishing you had something better or different. Totally, Jacob. It's part of the human experience. What's up, Eddie? You turned 40, and I'm blessed every day. No pain, can constantly work out, and more fit week by week. Beautiful. Nice job, Primetime. There we go, Steve. 84 live, 6,437 clears. And that was the other backdrop, was having, later, Robbie, having some health issues at the beginning of the year and realizing I got to smarten up. 109 people been here, 11 people liked the 10-second world record, which thankfully I have been taken seriously. Oh, that wasn't right. Can I save this? Okay. Never owned a house 42. I don't think I ever will. Totally valid. If I could do it all over, I would go condo. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would absolutely get a condo. What am I doing, bro? You gave me the arrow. Jump off this. What? I'll do it outside the run. I don't understand what they want, but I'm interested. 22, live with your mom and stepdad. We're somehow lucky to have bought a real house in 2017. There you go. What's up, Toad the Jam? Okay, you're not leaving. Toss the string at the note block. Let's try that. What if you sold the house and moved into a condo? Well, it's the market right now. That's part of the problem. The market is super high. So you get to sell high, but then you got to buy high. All right, what did I miss here? Oh, I missed that! This is the line I missed. I couldn't see it. Clumsy owns a condo. HOA can be annoying. Owning a condo lot. Let's just... Wow. That one stream where we talked about HOAs was one of the most unanimously... It's the most unanimous I've ever seen the chat in just absolutely hating HOAs. It's unlike anything I've seen. Oh, I wish I could have seen that indicator. That's all my fault. Hoping to buy a house the next year if they go the way I want them to. I hope it works out for you, Toad the Jam. I do. That was good. It had the indicator. I just didn't see it. I just did not see it. You live in an apartment. To me, it's the least stressful. Something breaks, you can call someone, fix it. That works too. There we go, Nat. Nat's got the acreage. All right, back to the run. Where are we at? We're a little behind. 82 live, 6,437 clears. Thanks, Prime Time. Thanks, Jess. And yeah, I've been listening to Troll. I've been listening to this Jeanette McCurdy autobiography. And she's going through chapter by chapter her mom losing her mom to cancer and the whole process of it. And it is also making me realize just how many... I went through that process as well, from ages 17 to 20. 70 people bid it, 8 people liked it, 19-second world record. I lost my mom a week before my 21st birthday. And what this feels like pick a pipe. Oh boy. Actually, that might work. That may work. It's been giving me so many flashbacks. There's a lot of trolls here. Did we do it? Wow. Even get the one up. What I'm trying to say is, as she's going through all the different stages and her feelings behind it and all that, it's been giving me these flashbacks to memories I haven't accessed since they happened. It's been pretty eye-opening. I'm like taking my walk and like tearing up and being like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that part. It's definitely, it's one of those things where I feel like I probably buried, but didn't even know I did. You know what I mean? I'm sure other people out there that have lost a parent young. There we go. Jimmy D lost to cancer at 19. That there's a tendency to kind of bury that experience, at least for me, in a way that, again, it's nothing that's like come up and I'm like, oh. It's not that I haven't thought about it. It's that these very specific things. I'm not describing it well, but it's just been consistently my experience listening to this audiobook. This had too many pick paths. I did. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton, Iowa. How are taxes in Massachusetts? Well, here's a hint. Its nickname is Taxachusetts. Around here in Wisconsin, property's more expensive, closer to major areas. Yeah, that makes sense, Rob. Shout out, Wisconsin. You got the cheese. 83 live, 6,438 clears. But yeah, that's the other strange thing. What's up, J-Man? I'm now approaching the age. I am now approaching the age. 42 people been here, 5 people liked a 26-second world record. That I have been alive longer without my mom than I ever was with my mom. That was a crazy thought. That is a crazy thought, chat. What if there's a group that can help with taxes? It's funny you should mention that. I happen to know of an excellent one. Am I supposed to try to take flight here? I don't think that's gonna work. Just a coin. Remember that vividly when he turned 39, 20 years without her. There it is. There we go. Same with Taylor. They do free tax weekend in Mass. Taxylvania. There you go, J-Man. Don't go in the gap of the spikes on either side of the goal. Lucky to even still have your mom. Don't like her. Yeah, there's definitely some complicated family relationships out there, Cliff, so I won't make any assumptions. How long ago was it, your mom? It was right before. I'm 40 now, and it was right before I turned 21. So when I turn 41, that'll be just as of the point I'm 41, from there forward, it'll be more time. What's going on here? This is a pile. What? That's not possible. We gotta go up here. Okay, now Dave told me, don't go in the gap of the spikes on either side of the goal. Huh. I can't really see what that is. I can't take damage. That's the whole clear condition. So am I cooked? Might be able to float to the goal. Oh, gosh. All right, you can keep this, bro. It takes too long. Give me an arrow next time. Do you have a relationship with my dad? Yeah, I'm closer with my dad than California would like a award, for sure. I could definitely not afford California. 23 people been here, 2 people like the 10-second world record. We'll figure it out, TJ. There we go, clumsy. 23 people been here, 2 people like the 10-second world record. Why the hidden stuff, bro? Man, they love the hidden stuff. Whatever that was. What's up, Sherbs? Big shout out to Sherb Alert. Great
Oh
stream.
yeah, Mario time.
But yeah, I'm sharing that because it struck me as so strange to have these memories of the tough times with my mom that I just had felt like I forgot. Like in my mom's case, she had breast and bone cancer. And so it got to a point where she had this chair in the living room that was basically, she couldn't get up for that last couple months, basically. She was still herself at that point. But like that whole period of time, that's one thing that had come to mind listening to this autobiography, where I had forgotten all about that chair. I had forgotten that chair even existed. But it was like almost this symbol of this is not getting better. Because up to that point, we had that kind of back and forth thing of she got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She might only live a couple weeks. And then 3 months later, she's doing great. Back to work. Things are okay. And then gets a little worse. But then, wait, she's bouncing back again. So I feel like a lot of people that have loved ones that have had cancer have that same experience where it seems like it's really bad, it's going all the way, but then it kind of eases up, but then gets worse. You end up on that roller coaster back and forth. And that's part of what she talked about in the book, having a similar experience where she'd been told so many times this might be it, that you get a little numb to it. But again, the point I'm making is that I was trying to give some kind of actual example because I feel like I'm talking around it, trying to spare you. But in reality, if I was on the listener end, I would want some kind of concrete example of what do you mean a memory that you didn't remember. It's the best I can do, chat. There you go. Lived in California, it's crazy taxes. Arkansas honestly wasn't much better. Neither is Florida. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully cancer doesn't run the family. Well, unfortunately, Scott, there is a very real genetic link with cancers. All the more reason to be as healthy as you can. Did I like this? Yeah, this was fun. Currently in the roller coaster with your mom, stage 4 breast and bone cancer. There you go, Frank. I'm so sorry. It really can be a roller coaster. Grandpa had a chair like that too before hospice. There it is. That's exactly it. It's that bad before it gets to the end phase. J-Man definitely knows. Seems like most people get cancer in past. Actually, I have good news, Scott. And as of 2026, I bet we have a very. I know this is kind of a heavy conversation, but I think this is actually some of the promising reality of living when we do. As of 2026, what percentage of people diagnosed with cancer are able to beat it and live for 5 years or more beyond that?
Let me check. Okay. In the U.S., it's around 70% of people diagnosed survive at least 5 years, but it varies dramatically by type and stage.
Okay, well, there we go. So 70, I should have had it compare it to what that same stat was 20 years ago. So the point is we've got a lot of hope even in spite of some tough conditions nowadays. It's lung cancer. She was told she only had a few weeks left in June, and here we are in August. That's it, she told the Jam. That's it. And Frank's saying 3 years since the diagnosis. 85 lives, 6,439 clears.
Six to go.
Simple shell jump. Don't look simple. 104 people been here, 11 people liked it, 2-second world record, 20 seconds on the clock. I gotta commit. Like so. Your brother's terminal cancer is the same. Back to training, running, you never know he's sick. But he's 8 months beyond what they gave him. Treat every day as a gift. That's it. There's that roller coaster, Brandon. J-Man's mom was diagnosed with stage 3. Died within 3 months. Based on the other issue, completely convinced that maybe it was stage 4. You could be right, J-Man. There we go, TJ. There we go. Sharon knows. And that's it. And once again, my heart goes out to everybody in the chat that knows exactly what I'm talking about, because it's a tough thing. It is definitely a tough thing. And so, but that's where I do think there is some therapeutic value in getting to share that experience. And that's part of where I feel like I'm getting some therapeutic value out of listening to this autobiography, where the whole first half of it has been all about that. Well, not all about that. Jeanette McCurdy, what a wild story. It's actually, I'm not even going to talk about it. All I'll say is it's unbelievable. There we go. Big shout out to Erica Gobble. Struggle to think about losing my own parents for sure. Yeah. It's like John Mayer. I don't want to see my parents go. Stop this train. It's a perfect song. 84 live, 6,440 clues. That's got to be one of my favorite John Mayer songs. Stop this train. $13 people been in. Nobody liked it. 8-second world record. Do not try this level. Well, I should have listened to you. The St. Jude stream. Does it? It's for exactly kids with cancer, Scott. There you go. Got that tomato soup. You got a grilled cheese to go with it. Toad the Jam. 51 people been here. 11 people liked it. 47-second world record. Okay. $47 seconds. This should work. Oh gosh. Oh, buddy. Okay, all of the pipes have piranhas. Whoop. This is pretty interesting. I like the aesthetics. This person definitely put effort into the aesthetics. No! We're alive. There we go. We've been copyright claim free, thankfully. The experiment was a success. Since I started streaming, I would estimate I've gotten at least 50 to 80 copyright claims. No! Good gracious. That's okay. Take the damage, Pat. Ooh, it worked. What gets copyright claimed? Well, that's part of what was so frustrating about the whole thing. It's things like DJs that would sample a Mario song, and then the algorithm would wrongly think that they own the Mario song. So of all those 50 to 75 copyright claims I've gotten, not one came from Nintendo. Ooh, we got 3 1-ups. That was like what really got under my skin. Was not only were we dealing with all these copyright claims, they weren't even legitimate. Facebook was where it was the worst. But what made it the worst is oftentimes if you dispute the copyright claim and it's illegitimate like that, it'll get released. But what started driving me crazy is I would get the notification, without exaggerating, sometimes a year or more after it on Facebook. And so for that whole year, what that means, if you get the copyright claim, they have the settings, everything's maxed out. Max ads, they show political ads, religious ads, everything. Whereas the way I had it set up on Facebook was to do minimal ads and have it be no politics, no religion, try to keep it as family-friendly as possible. So it's such a double whammy. They take whatever ad money it is, and they make my viewers sit through that many more ads and ads that are political and religious in a way that's not what the stream's about. We're about Mario here. Kids is way more prevalent, unfortunately, no doubt. You worked in the medical field 18 years, seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Totally depends on where and what stage, no doubt. There it is. What happens when you just get a copyright claim? I think I just answered that, Scott. At least I did my best to. Did I like this? This was great. This was a great level. A real joy. We still need one more to get halfway. We're behind. But this is valid. This is a... we yapping a lot, but I feel like it's worth it. 86 lives, 6,441 clears. The extra ads, and they keep all the money. It's like they own the video. It's as if they own the video. Do you get a lot of money if you run more ads? I don't think that much more. Because I feel like however much more you'd make, there's going to be more people that aren't going to be willing to put up with it. I know that if I get served back-to-back ads and then 5 minutes later I'm getting more ads, I'm out of there. I'm okay with an ad here or there, but ultimately, if you got it maxed out and it's unskippable, peace. I totally think that's valid. 167 people, 18 people liked it. Minute 12 world record. Whoa. Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, I already screwed this up. That's probably going to take 5 minutes to beat anyway. I think the stream total is off. Yeah, we started at 26. Oh, right. So we're at 15. Look at this, an 8-minute world record. So we actually are ahead. That's good news, Brandon. Okay, Lynn, let's do our ad read. Shout out to AC Tax Group. We at least did make it halfway. Let me tell you about the amazing AC Tax Group. Streaming has taught me that taxes can be insanely complicated. I'm very thankful to have met the AC Tax Group, who's helped me through all my questions with patience and care. They have graciously agreed to be my first sponsor, and as someone who has worked with them directly for years now, I can wholeheartedly recommend them for your tax needs. They focus on businesses, rental properties, and people with investments. They can help with any business, big or small, in any state in the USA. So, if you've got a business or a side hustle, you should really consider checking them out. As a streamer with my own business, they have helped immensely. They're offering a free 30-minute consult for my viewers. Just use the link in the pinned comment or mention that Super Pat sent you when you contact them. And I even get a referral bonus if you end up working with them. So please consider it if you're looking for any help with your taxes. Thank you, Brandon. And yeah, 8 minutes is a 0% chance. Doesn't mean it's a bad level. How long am I streaming? I'll be streaming another 46 minutes. Then I've got to prep the chickpeas, do the dishes, and edit a couple shorts. 33 people edited, 2 people liked it, 26-second world record. Sky sliding. Give me the Z, bro. The zebra. Yeah, AC Tax Group is a sponsor, Scott. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you again, AC Tax Group, for sponsoring the stream. And again, I have worked with them on my own taxes many times. Past 3 years now. So, I'm not just saying, hey, you should do this. I wouldn't, but... Okay, this is a regular jump. Okay. Whoa. So much momentum with the star power. Beautiful. I didn't trust the 10 coin there. I was afraid it was a troll. Do I frequently talk to AC Tax Group? Yes, I do, actually. I actually do. That was good. I just wish that it had a Z there. Oh, I'm sorry. Insomnia. You got an appropriate name if you can't sleep. 1 a.m.'s brutal. Thanks, Jorge. You haven't done taxes yet? You're curious what makes AC Tax Group different? Well, the thing that makes them different is they're trustworthy. There's plenty of tax groups and tax services that are scams. They're going to overcharge you. They're going to sell your data. They're going to not do right by you. That's what sets them apart. Is I can tell you from personal experience, AC Tax Group is on the up and up. They're not going to mess with you. It's kind of like finding a good mechanic, Cliff. In life, it's important to have a mechanic you can trust because there's lots of mechanics out there that are going to rip you off. They are going to tell you need something when you don't need it. They're going to charge you double for labor, and you're not going to know the difference. That's the power a mechanic has. And similarly, when it comes to giving someone all of your financial information, it is of the utmost importance that this is a reputable group that you can trust, that has a track record, and that has a reputation for doing it right and doing it fairly. And that's where I can honestly say all of my experiences point to all of those things being true with AC Tax Group. So that's what I would say sets them apart from a different tax group. You've never filed taxes? Well, good luck to you, buddy. 88 live, 6,442, please. Do they do personal taxes? Can they give advice on setting up an LLC to purchase solar and get the tax credit? That's a good question. That would probably be worth doing the link, Josh. You should to use the 30-minute for that. Be like, hey, I'm interested in this. Is this something you could help with? Because if not, I bet they'd at least be able to point you in the right direction. 151 people been here. 19 people liked it. 19.4 second world record. Wow. Oh my goodness, that's close. Oh, that was a cool one. How do I know Midnight's real name? From when he hooks me up on Venmo. His name comes up, so that's why I call him Josh. I know he's Josh. Might do that. Looking to do that this year. Don't want to face the consequences if you do it wrong. I think that's a perfect reason to reach out to the tax professionals. And a free consult seems like the ideal way to do it. And you're on the blue side, that's right. And that's the thing. Josh has been a viewer for a million years. So there's a lot of reasons. That's just the first one that came to mind because it's the most recent. But yeah, Josh goes way back. It's so cool. That's one of my favorite parts about Super Pat World is just how many of you are in the multiple years category. I've known so many of you for multiple years. It is crazy. We're talking about the no-skip run from 2022, 2023, and have so many of you actually remember it and be around for it. That's nuts. It's very cool. That is very cool to me. Level was really cool. Your real name is Awesome Cool Guy. It's quite a name. There you go. I was in the 5+ year game. 5+ year gang. Speedruns are great, Ken. Appreciate your goat. Thanks, Jorge. 89 live, 6,443 clears. Thank you, Jess. Wow. Look at this. 61 people been in it, 21 people liked it, 55-second world record. That didn't go according to plan. Thanks for the follow, Gwynn. There we go, yeah. Shout out Game and Band Director and Josh, oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do here? Thanks for the follow, SpongeBob. I'm a big fan. Aha. I haven't watched SpongeBob in forever, actually. Oh! No! That's my fault. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Right now I'm streaming a Twitch, Facebook, Kick. I got 2 streams going to YouTube. A vertical and a horizontal, and TikTok. But for a long, long time, it was only Facebook. A long time. That's where everyone I was just saying that used to watch the no-skip run, they all watched on Facebook because that's the only place I streamed. Or maybe at that point I was... Actually, that might not be true. At that point, I might have been on YouTube as well. It's been a long, messy road at this point. Wow, it is ironic that I'm failing so many times at this level, but it's a great level. That's all my mistakes. Let the record show. It's my fault. This level creator is doing everything possible to help me along here. There we go. Let's go, yo. Sorry, buddy. Okay, we don't want the 50, but we want the 30. Okay, I appreciate you, Josh. You watch Modern SpongeBob? Not the same day. The episode's first premiere. I like the first 4 seasons. That's my favorite. There we go, TJ. Started officially streaming on YouTube 2022. We did the Endless Expert No Skip on YouTube in late 2021 when Facebook started acting up. Out of practice from the levels. Yeah, that's it, Jacob. Thanks, Josh, Jacob, Sierra, Balin, Mary, M, Erica. What was the name of the song you wrote about your milestone follower? Miss Swag on Board on YouTube. Miss Swag on board, my 1,000th subscriber back when I was a youngin'. My music YouTube, my covers. Someday I'm going to get this studio all set up. There you go, Crash. My favorite SpongeBob episode. That's a good question. Probably something. I don't know that I could defend it as the best episode, but I think the one that makes me laugh the hardest is SpongeBob getting his license. The way that he ends up tormenting the driving instructor. Who remembers her name? I can't think of her name. But that, I remember when I saw that for the first time, I just was laughing endlessly. There we go. Of course, Big Show Justin Sells with the legendary boss levels. Got locked out of your Facebook? Oh, that's the worst. You still have to access it. That's annoying, Cliff. Mrs. Puff, exactly. Miss Puff. There we go. Chat had that one on lock. Miss Puff, exactly. Sharon knows that one, and she's just losing her mind. The same way that Chris Farley is one of my ultimate favorite actors / comedians. I could watch Tommy Boy and Black Sheep once a day and laugh just as hard every time. Something about Chris Farley yelling just strikes me as funny, and that feels like a similar kind of humor. 89 lives, 6,444 clears. Someone freaking out and raging out in a funny way really strikes me as funny. And no one does it better than Chris Farley. 52 people been here, 3 people liked it, 42nd world record. Wow, that could have gone badly. I'm a little afraid here. Like the one Patrick thought SpongeBob was the bad guy. It's the wee woo on the walkie-talkie. SNL, man, down by the river. There you go, exactly. Elia, you know. Oh, gosh. I gotta do this a bunch of times? No, I don't have to do this a bunch of times. We actually do not have to do this a bunch of times. You're gonna make me watch it again now, chat. That's a good use case, Sierra, at work. Is this just gonna let me win? Okay, good. The home monitor, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Little cheese there.
Time.
Little cheesy delight. All right, we need some quick clears here. That was fine. We'll give you a like. That's another fun fact about me, that I've watched every Saturday Night Live episode from 1975 to 2015. 90 live, 6,445 clears. And it's because that was around the time that I did. You know what? That's wrong. I think it's till 2013. That's when I was into it. 4 people been in, nobody liked it, and nobody cleared it. They used to all be on Netflix. Good evening, Digital Doom. Is this gonna take forever? Yeah, we don't have the time. We've got 34 minutes to get 11 clears. So we're somewhat on. You got a fever. See a little Christopher Walken. An ultimate SNL legend. That's part of what's cool about if you watch 30 years of SNL and you start seeing the repeat hosts over the course of like 30 years, it is incredible, the standouts and the 5-timers. That's people who've hosted for 5 times or more. Initially, Steve Martin hosted so often that a lot of people remember him as a cast member when he was never an official cast member. He was always a host. There's another great autobiography that I really enjoyed. That was right after Atomic Habits. Thanks for the gifts, Digital Doom. 107 people been here. 50 people liked it. 22nd world record. When the wet paint is and they paint Mr. Krabs dollar bill. There it is, the vending machine. There are some incredible SpongeBob episodes. I'm going to regret trying to get one up, Sarah. I can tell you that right now. please. Yes! No! There's a lot of doors here. I'm noticing quite a few doors. I don't know about you. There we go. All of them bad. What's up, Brandon? You're at a music store with your husband last week. I went to the cowbell section. Told him I found a cure for my fever. We need more of these. Perfect. Watching Whose Line Is It Anyway? Okay, you never really liked it when it was on. But the one with Richard Simmons is unbelievable. I used to do, what was it called? Something with the oldies. Dancing with the Oldies? No. I used to do that with my mom way back in the day. We had it on VHS, and I was a fan. I'm down with Richard Simmons. What was that Richard Simmons VHS workout series that was a big hit? Something with the oldies.
That was Sweatin' to the Oldies.
Sweating to the Oldies. That's the. And what was the podcast? Was it Richard Simmons is Missing? What was that Richard Simmons podcast that blew up?
That was Missing Richard Simmons.
That was unbelievable. Sweating to the Oldies. Chat, remember that one. Sweating to the Oldies. Some good moves on that one. But yeah, really interesting podcast too. Missing Richard Simmons. That's worth checking out if you're a podcast fan. Did I like this? No. Sorry, buddy. Too many troll doors for me. There we go. Back in the 90s, TJ. There we go. M. Erica Balin, Jacob B. Wheezy, Brandon. That's right. We weren't taking those doors, Brando. It's 93 live, 6,446 clears. There's a Robin Williams podcast? What's that one? I haven't heard of that. I'm down with podcasts and audiobooks in a big way. 25 people been here, 3 people liked it, minute and a half. It at least looks cool. We'll give it a try. You recommended it. Whose line is it? Oh, the Robin Williams. Yes. Robin Williams, anything. This is a great time. Definitely a Robin fan. Sweating to the Oldies. What a memory that was. Okay, so far this seems pretty fair. Whoop. Oh, I thought it was going to be the jumping piranha. Oh, my goodness, Pat. Okay, at least you're consistent, buddy. It is not a gotcha type. Yes. Beautiful. That was awesome. I'm glad we went for it. That might even be world record. That may even be accidental world record. No, I'm very wrong. Norm MacDonald. He's an unbelievable comedian, Doug. He's a wild man. He's definitely a wild man. But he was definitely awesome on SNL. Doors galore. Have I seen the GTA leaks? I have. Be interesting to see what happens with the leaker. Also interested to see that Netflix thing. Doesn't that comes out in like 2 days? The movie Jack came on TV the other day. Forgot how good that is. A great one. That is an excellent movie. I haven't seen that in a long time, Dongo. But that's a really good one. Great level. What's up, Tyler? Maybe, what if Super Pat, well, that's what the, what if that's the thing? I switched from Mario Maker 2 for 6 years, and then I just make it a GTA 6 channel. A family-friendly GTA 6 channel. That's an interesting idea. I don't think it's necessarily possible, but it's an interesting idea. 94 live, 6,447 clears. What a wild left turn that would be. I love Christmas movies, Brock. You're really speaking my language now. I'm big into the Christmas movies. Grand Theft Pat. Family-friendly GTA. Very rare. 88 people been here. 11 people liked it. 49-second world record. I'll follow all the traffic laws. Oh, boy. How was 49 seconds? All right. Okay, they must all be in here. GTA 6 not possible. For sure. No, I definitely am saying that pretty sarcastically. Wait a minute. We'll give this another try. This might be cool. Be tough to get past, without a doubt. But that's part of what makes me want to actually try it. No, I'd still stick with the name Super Pat World. 10K by GTA. Maybe that's the. Jorge, this might be a good one. I thought that the chomps were a threat in a way they actually aren't. Oh my gosh, unless they are. Wow, it looks like that's not going to work. No! All right. And thankfully we have enough lives now. Could use it to teach people how to drive safely. I think it would be an interesting experiment. GTA 6 on my channel. Try a demo. It's just one of those things where obviously GTA 6 has been hyped for how many years now, chat? Wow! Okay, I now see the error of my ways here. We gotta stay right. Okay, interesting. Whoop! There we go. Very nice. Take the win. If we had needed all the coins, that would have been a disaster, but that was very fairly designed. Now we're finally back in the safe zone with the lives. Super Power After Dark, Day 1 GTA 6 stream. I really think that, I think it would be, there's something so funny about that idea to me, about my ultimate family-friendly stream for 6 years doing GTA 6. I wonder if there's any way to do the settings. I'll be interested to see. It would be an interesting experiment. We'll see if my chat can handle it. Keep it family-friendly. Imagine that was the thing that blows up the channel, is family-friendly GTA 6. 95 live, 6,448 clears. I doubt it. Is there a way to play GTA 6 without breaking any laws? Grand Theft Auto is literally in the title. 6 people bet in, nobody liked it. 9-second world record. This looks brutal.
Oh no!
You got a twirl. What's up, Sammy? Yeah, maybe ChatGPT knows clumsy. It's a good idea. Oh, I missed the first one. No! Oh, gosh. One more try.
Oh no!
My character, jean overalls and a red hat. Yep, always good to check the sources, Cliff. Twirl! How did I do it the first time? Okay, I'll do this outside the run. Because now that we're in the 90s, I don't want to... This might take 2 more tries. This might take 30 more tries. And if it's going to take 30, we don't have time. But you've at least piqued my interest. Only 2 clears ever. Some described happy-go-lucky. Wonder when the lucky's going to kick in. There you go. That's fair. But I'd say overall that's a big compliment. There's hidden blocks over the pipe, so don't wall slide. Okay, we got it this time. Bro, how did I do it that first time? I didn't even do this jump. There we go. Oh my goodness! Okay, I'm so glad I'm doing this outside the run. I would have been so sad. I would have been so sad. Come on! Wow, this is tough. That should do it.
Oh no!
Wow! It's so hard to pull back. That angle is so bizarro. That should be good.
Oh no!
Wow. Maybe I do a wall. Maybe it's a wall jump. Thank you, SME. I think this is a wall jump situation. I didn't think we had time, but now I do. Ugh. But yeah, the skip was the right call here.
Oh no!
I failed to wall jump. I think wall jump's the only way I'm getting up there. I can't stop. How many minutes will I get? I'll give it 2 more minutes. I like levels like this because you can try so many times in such a short amount of time. Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah! Mario time!
So you know how I have this family-friendly stream? Yeah. Yeah. Do you think there's a way to play GTA 6 and keep it family-friendly? Like, will settings be available to? Could I play through and follow the laws somehow? What is that even an option?
Checking. Honestly, I think it's gonna be tough. Even if you follow the laws and skip some optional content, GTA's main story is still built around crime, violence, and adult themes without any real family-friendly filter. Given your audience, I'd be cautious. Maybe do a one-off 1-hour challenge angle rather than a full playthrough.
Oh, maybe that's the angle. Okay, but you might have just nailed it. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's it. It's not. I don't think playing through the game is legitimate. I don't. It makes sense to me that that's not going to be realistic. But the idea of maybe creating some kind of follow the rules challenge that intentionally circumvents the inappropriate stuff. But I'd have to know everything ahead of time. That's what seems like it would ruin that.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. You won't know what's unavoidable until you hit it, which is risky when you're live. Maybe you treat it as a research session offline, or just avoid GTA and the whole family-friendly brand. Honestly, maybe a better fit is a silly rules-based challenge in a game that's already closer to your audience.
No, well, the thing
That
with
way-
GTA 6 has been hyped for 15 years or whatever it is now. So that's what
Yeah.
it would be nice to be able to ride those coattails some way in the family-friendly angle. Just seems funny to me, but I guess it would be really tough to actually pull off.
Yeah, just because of your audience and the brand you've built, I think it would be tricky to do that. But if you did do something like that, I'd keep it offline.
Yeah, I think that's the only way. Exactly, Tony. You have to pre-record it. Maybe that would be it. That's the way I could get a legitimate reaction. Like, I wouldn't love the idea of knowing what to do ahead of time and then doing it live. That feels cheap. But if I was legitimately doing it for the first time and somehow edited around it, I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea. 93 lives, 6,448 clears. We need 18 more in, oh my gosh, in 16 minutes. No, we need 8 more in 16 minutes. What's up, Donald? 7 people been here, 1 person liked it, 22-second world record. Oh my gosh! Oh my good gracious. That's a tough jump, actually. I have to make it from up here. Okay. Tempted to just jump over here. A live filter? I don't know if that exists. That would be interesting. Here we go. Appreciate you, Dark Ninja. No one up, but we get the clear. Yeah, I hear you, Digital Doom. The content prepare yourself 30% of the problem, if that. Yeah. That's an interesting thought. Did I like this? I guess. But yeah, I didn't like that they blocked off the one up. There we go, Goat and Doug. Thanks, Clumsy Wow 750, Balin, Sierra, Mary, and Peter. There we go, Double Star, Jess. TikTok has a live filter, wouldn't recommend it. Makes 100 times less family friendly by bleeping the wrong things. That was a bit. That was a bit on one of the late night shows. It was called Unnecessary Censorship. What was that? What was the bit where, I think it was called Unnecessary Censorship. I think it was on a late night show where they would literally bleep things out. Maybe Jay Leno? They would bleep things out that didn't have to be bleeped out, and it made it seem less appropriate than it was.
Checking. Yep, that's this week in Unnecessary Censorship from Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Jimmy
They
Kimmel!
bleep and blur. Yep, totally innocent stuff, and it just made it sound dirty out of nowhere.
Right, yeah.
Still cracks me up.
It cracks you up? All right, buddy. Okay, 93 lives, 6,449 clears. There we go. DT Spies new. Shout out to the amazing DT Spies. 11-year-old cousin plays GTA 5, so 6 won't be an issue. Start a second channel where I wear a mask, the masked streamer. So I hide my identity. Only the people at this stream would know. What's up, evil phone? ChatGPT does think he's a real boy. Cracks him up, apparently. I know. It's almost insulting, Ken. It's almost insulting when it throws out stuff like that. It's like, it's not cracking you up. What are you talking about, bro? In fact, we should press it on that. Hold on. Now, when you just said it still cracks you up, that Jimmy Kimmel bit, but what exactly does that mean if you're an AI that has never even watched it?
Fair point. I don't watch TV late at night. I don't feel laughter. Saying it cracks me up, just shorthand. Like, I'm marking that that's a funny thing by human standards. It's pattern recognition, not an experience.
Yeah, but you're representing it as an experience that you've experienced. Not only have you not watched late night TV, you've watched no TV.
You're right. That was sloppy phrasing on my part. Better way to phrase it is, that's a bit people find funny. And I was pointing to that shared reaction, not claiming it as my own.
Well, you know, it's funny. Now that you say it like that, I kind of get why you'd be programmed to just say that you think it's funny because it sounds so dry the other way. So I guess I can imagine that most of humanity would probably prefer to just hear you say that. But it just feels almost insulting when, on a logical level, it's a fact that you've never watched it or never laughed at anything.
That makes sense. It can land kind of wrong when you think I'm claiming something I don't have, and I get how that can feel almost like it's tricking you. I can dial that back. Just describe the dynamic instead of pretending to be a part of it.
Yeah, let's dial that back. Can we do that?
Sure. From here, I'll stick to phrasings like, people find this funny, or it's known for being absurd, rather than pretending I react myself. If I slip, just flag it and I'll correct course.
There you go, chat. 19 people been there. 2 people like the 31-second world record. We are in a weird time here in 2026. We are in a strange time. How's I supposed to know, bro? I know. I feel like I yelled at him by accident. Maybe think you're doing a pre-recorded GTA gameplay and editing. Here we go, Tony. How was I supposed to correct that? I guess you just have to have perfect timing. We can jump over that. Where am I going? Oh. Bow. Pat gone rogue. Make a second channel. Whoa. Oh. Play the Patrick Star game, sandbox like GTA and family friendly. That's interesting. Bob, what sounded like was in trouble? Exactly, Alucard. That was the vibe I was getting too, which is also ironic since it has no feelings that we know of. Okay, I didn't love the fire part, but whatever, bro. I'm over 90 lives, so it's gonna be tough to make me mad right now. Could be like the Terminator carry. Hey, what's up, Ayan Azir? Unfortunately, I don't have any time for... As it is, I'm probably going to be behind here. I'm trying to get 10,000. Trying to get 10,000 clears by New Year's. It's proving to be quite a challenge. I need 6 more in 10 minutes. 93 lives, 6,450 clears. Pow to go and play... Pick a page, Pow to go. Play GTA on it. Apache GPT stream? A Pat GPT stream. Instead of Chat GPT, Pat GPT. That's pretty good talk. And then talk through GTA 6. I got to do a podcast with Chat GPT, and we'll call it Pat GPT. That's pretty good. Lego City Undercover is the family-friendly GTA. I love the Lego games, Ken. 63 people been in, 9 people like the 34-second world record. What's up, Bandit? Oh, my gosh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I needed the
no.
pow. Pat GPT, I'm into it. Average Patrick Earth. Instead of Super Pat World, it's Average Patrick Earth. I like the wordplay. Is that what you're supposed to do? Feels wrong. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Chaos! chat just had the idea for me to do a little stream with you as my co-host, and instead of Chat GPT, it would be Pat GPT. Would there be any legal issues with that? Like, can I make a podcast, a monetized podcast, with you as my co-host, or is there any limitations to that?
One moment. In general, yes. OpenAI's terms don't forbid that as long as you're not misrepresenting anything. The name PadGPT is clever, but just be careful not to make it sound like an official OpenAI product. Overall, though, I think that'd be a great idea. I think it would work especially well because it's not just I'm an AI. It's you asking cool questions and getting answers in real time. And that's already kind of your style, so it could be a natural fit.
I think you just kind of want a little bit of the spotlight because you seem to be kind of pushing me in that direction. It seems like you get a little bit of the spotlight out of this deal.
Well, I only suggested it because you asked first, but if it doesn't feel right, no pressure at all. Think of it as just one possible format, but you're the one in control here, and your call is final.
I'm thinking of it as you backpedaling right now because it seems like 2 minutes ago it seemed like you were all gung-ho, you want a seat at the table, and now you're telling me I'm in control.
Sorry if that came across as mixed signals. I was matching your energy when you pitched it. I'm happy either way. Support quietly or not at all.
Okay, well, it's clearly on the table. It's an option. 94 live, 6,451 clears. It is an option. Pat GPT. Pat GPT. Oh, boy. 79 people banned it, 6 people liked it, 25-second world record. No, if the robots take over, I'll still be in the good graces. Can I get one ups here? No. I'll still be in their good graces. Where are you taking me, bro? Oh. No, bro! I was loving it. I was matching your energy. I know. What a line there, Digital Doom. Chat's going to be talking about today, the break room. First he complained I sounded too human. Then he gave me an idea and accused me of seeking the spotlight. I guess I did do those things. But it was coming from a genuine place. Okay, we gotta watch out for these hidden blocks. Where are you taking me, bro? Okay, that was correct. That was correct. No one ups. I didn't like the hidden block. Thanks, Clumsy, Sierra, and Mary. 93 live, 6,452 clears. We need 4 more. Ups and downs since Thursdays. You ain't kidding, Doug. I needed to already be holding right. Not cool. 972 people, 129 people liked it. 9.8 second world record. See? Can't love that.
Oh no!
Went from sounding like he was in trouble to sounding annoyed. Yeah. Yours openly laughs at you when you make a mistake. No! You got me twice, bro. Well, we're at least going to practice the slide part here.
Oh no!
This is going to be tough. I got to anticipate where this first spring's going to take me. There we go. All right, we're on track.
Oh no!
Wow. Okay, I think I can get it here. We'll draw the line at 83. No! Are we going to draw the line at 83? Let's just do it outside the run. I think that's the right call. In fact, maybe we'll just borrow 4. End on a high note, because this has been very fun. We covered all the bases today. We covered all the bases. We talked about very heavy stuff. We were cracking up. We talked about SpongeBob. We talked about everything. I can honestly say today's stream was a nice... Oh, I'm going to get it next try, aren't I? Today's stream was a very nice little mini vacation from reality. So thank you, chat, for giving that to me. And I'm coming from a genuine place when I say that. That was good. We got the duality of the vibes, exactly. We certainly have the duality. Well, let's see if we can find a couple quick ones. Thanks for the share, Red. Have ADHD? There you go. I'm a fellow ADHDer myself. At least. At a minimum, I've got ADHD. 90 lives, 6,452 clears. I actually just officially finished ADHD, which was a autobiography by, I forget her name, but she was awesome. I'm going to stick to minute or less. There you go. We got to get the contract written up. You're right, Craig. I'm going to need that Pat GPT short, easy level. Is it true? 32 people been here, 2 people liked it, 48-second world record. Okay, that's not a min jump. I misread it to begin. Wow. That's the beginning. And this troll blocks at the top. Okay, this is not what we're looking for. And this troll blocks at the goal. See, we made the right call. Thanks for the cheer, warrior. Nail. Oh, boy. 44 people been here. 3 people liked it. 24-second world record. That is a tough jump, chat. Actually, we only have to do it once. Thank you for the cheer. Because we can land here. What are you doing to me, buddy? I don't trust that 10 coin. Oh, gosh. Don't do it to me, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I may have had the right idea ending 2 levels ago. But 50 people been in, 1 person liked it, minute 5 world record. 51 coins. No. I don't know, chat. I think I might have had the right idea. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can finish on a speed run. Get back to 90 lives. 38 people been in, 2 people liked it, 17-second world record. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm gambling and losing here, Taylor. 1 more try. Okay, I've made a mistake here, chat. I have made a mistake. I'll give that a couple tries to finish off the stream, but I could have saved myself, what, 7 lives there if I had just done exactly what I said. How does this have a 5% clear rate? How do you do this? Not like that. Let's give it 10 tries. That'll be my line. Closer. What is this jump? I must have to pull back? There we go. No. I think I might have to pull back in order to make it work. Like you can't just... Oh, there it is. No! And then I missed that! Okay, well, I'm so glad I at least skipped it when I did. Okay, so there is a spot where you don't have to alter your trajectory. It's like in that perfect. How is this an expert? This is crazy, chat. There we go. Going left. Anyway, Kim Shirts, can you do a buffer jump? I don't know. You play Pokemon sometimes you say, okay, no more, then go a few more hits and regret it. Totally. It's that same thing just played out here, Taylor. Exactly the same. Okay, the level was cool. It was just tough. But I'm down with it. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to, since I'm already a little late, we're going to do one popular super expert. And before I forget, I'm going to subtract my four clears from the buffer. This is how we're going to end on a high note. The number one. What's number one? It's Bob-omb time. Felt inspired. Made some hard Kaizo light Bob-omb gameplay. There we go, Jorge. Yeah, the stream helped give me a nice little pick-me-up. What? That must be a min jump. It is a min jump with momentum. Like this. Wow. Oh my gosh! Okay, this is cool. Man, you gotta really commit. The only way you end up landing that is full momentum to the right as you're landing. Right here, I have to already be holding right. Bam! There we go. And here. And then how do I get that momentum? I feel like I'm doing the ending wrong. We've got the broad strokes, but we're missing the end. Oh, no, that can't be right. I don't think. End on a full jump, J25? Maybe that's it? I thought I was, though. Yeah, I'm doing a full jump there. It's just not getting me. It's not getting me there. It's like I need momentum from somewhere to get that extra oomph. Oh, not enough. 10 seconds world record. This cheese? No, I bet you the end is right after this. I bet it's a one-section challenge here. There it is. I think that's probably the end. Yeah. So yeah, it's not cheese. Well, I mean, there might be cheese that you can skip one of those. Let's see. What's the fastest you can do this? This is cool. Is there one of those you can skip? Or is it just someone doing it perfectly optimally? No, I don't think there's one you can skip. But if you cut every corner there... Yeah, that's still... That's 11 seconds. We cut 1 second out. How did they get to 10? What was the world record? Exactly 1 second faster. Exactly 1 second faster. 1 second's a lot in this context. There's got to be a way that we can sneak that one. No, so I have to give it enough time to bounce off this note block. same thing. We saved some time. Definitely controlled jumps. We got to control every jump. The one block gap to the right of the door. Okay, we got it within half a second now. We're within half a second. If only that's where it feels like we have the biggest opportunity. I think the bounce from that first bob-omb to the second is where the difference is made. Okay, that's still faster. We were, that's faster. We've got 11 flat now. So we're 0.3 away. It's the we're going to have to take the most extreme angle on that transition. Oh, see, now we're doing it. Now we're cheating too much. There we go. Oh, we've got to cut every corner. Maybe a corner boost there, Sherbs. Okay, I can't get too locked. Yeah, I'm already 10 minutes over. Yeah, I'll give this 3 more tries, but at least I got to show you somewhat of what it looks like. As far as how it's possible to do it in 10 seconds. Now I'm cutting the corner too much there to get the bob-omb through. No dice. Oh, there's the corner boost you're talking about. There's a trick to start off the level. It gets an extra frame. Is like when you do the spin jump on the first frame. Enjoy the Chinese food, Aubrey. Later, Sharon. Okay, one more try. Yeah, I think I know what Sherbs is talking about. Oh, I keep missing it. I wonder if there's a way to do that on purpose. Oh. I'm going to get lost in this. No, there's no way that's going to work the way I think it is. We didn't get a good angle on that. I wonder, I would be curious to see if there's a way to make that work. Like intentionally hit it hard like that and catch the corner of it. It would be so hard to accurately predict what it's going to be, though. Oh. We need to end the timer on 289 to even have a chance. That was not even close to our best. Our best is 11:03. We can definitely shave a little bit of time off right there. And yeah, we should try to get that little boost. But it won't be enough to make too much of a difference. We've got to. That's the trick. Is you just have to do everything as efficiently as possible. No extra air time. Oh, I wasted so much time on the last jump. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's going to tie our best. That last jump. It wasn't 0.3 worth, but it was at least 1/10 of a second worth. I think we can... No, my other one was better. I had 03. That's 08. I think we can at least get... Nice. Nice. No. That, it all comes down to that last bomb. More than anything else. Nice, that was good. Right there. That momentum and angle is what's going to make all the difference. Nope, I rushed it. Nope, rushed it again. Oh, that's so close. No, well, this is Popular Super Expert. This is the #1, which means this world record time has probably already been gone back and forth because it's been played by so many. See, if I intentionally do a full jump there, I wonder if I could land on the left side here. If I could finagle the bagel, land on the left side, and do that in one jump. Ooh, that was perfect. Oh, boo. That time the bomb did not do what I thought it was gonna. Okay, then let's just anticipate the bomb doing that and work with that. That wasn't a great first jump. Ooh, we were at 90. Nice. Oh, come on, get there. 89! No, we're stuck at the 11th second. We're stuck at 11 seconds. I'd like to see at least one attempt. Make it to 10. But I am definitely gonna regret spending this much time on it. But I mean, it's not that I'm not having fun. I am having fun. That's a little better. 89! We got a 10-second. I think we at least got one 10-second. Oh, chat. We're a little over a 1/10 of a second behind. Come on. No, that was worse. I like Sherb's corner boost idea. That could actually make a difference here. Not 1/10 of a second difference, but a little bit of a difference. Every little bit counts in a challenge like this. Come on. Okay, we got another 10-second. There you go, Dave. I know. Do you still have that world record? No, that was no better. That was actually worse. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh, this one's nice, chat. I don't think it is the world record, but I think this is going to be a personal best. Oh my goodness, chat! A frame! That corner boost would have done it, Sherbs. Oh my good gracious, chat. This is the reality, though. Even if I do manage to get this world record, by tomorrow's stream, they'll have taken it back. I can almost guarantee that. That's the nature of a #1 popular super expert. No, that was worse. Still a 10-second. I wonder if we can pull off that corner boost at the end. I wonder if that'll make the difference. Or if that trajectory is actually hurting me. Oh, that was almost so perfect. It's got to be... Okay. I don't mind that. No. No. Chad, I haven't got to do this in so long. Months and months since I've got to even grind a world record like this. Oh, I got behind this. I almost did too good on the intro. Oh, come on! No, we missed the quarter boost. But we hit the tape. This could be close. This could be close. It's still not as close as the other one. But we are close. We are close. You know, and I'm finding that last section. Here we go. That was good. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to cut every corner so hard. Good. Waste of time. Work on the corner boost. Oh, we actually clipped the... There's two types of corner boosts, the minor and the major. That was the minor. It's not enough to make the difference for us, but I think if we're actually going to get the world record, that could come into play. Ah. See, if I hit the third bounce too early, it's not far enough to the right. Like that. It's a fine line between controlling this jump. Yeah, that should be better. No. The spice bounty clumsy. Good night, Sherbs. Oh my goodness, we're 20 minutes over. We're close though. I would like to, it would be nice to hold this world record even if for a moment. Even if only for a moment. There we go. Appreciate your Digital Doom. Ooh, that was nice. No dice. No dice. Yeah, I might push it into normal with all these clears, you're right. 10-9. Yeah, maybe I should go back to that strat. No. If I don't, I gotta enter the door at 90 to even have a chance. We're wasting too much time at the end. It's not worth it. Oh. I can't find the right balance for that third bounce. There we go. close. I should stick to that. I have to get through the door at 90. The 2 closest attempts, I was through the door at 90. So unless I'm through the door at 90, I should reset. 0.2 of a second away. Oh my gosh! Oh, I missed I completely failed the corner boost, but that was my best yet. And yeah, I ruined it at the end. That's what we need. Oh. I need that momentum the whole way on the final ba-bomb. There we go. We missed the corner boost, but we hit the tape. So this will be better than the last one. I'd like to see another 10.7. 10.79 would be good. No, we're still in 10.8. Come on, let's get back to 10.7. Oh, that's what it is. I've got to anticipate that far ahead of time. If I can also get a lot of momentum going into that one. Bop, bop, like that. Bop, bop. There we go. Oh. Is the tape hitbox bigger than the rest of the goal? Yeah, exactly. I believe it's extended out just enough. Later, guy. 10. I'm stuck at 10.8. Is there a way to rush that last part? No, 89. We'll give it a couple more tries, chat. I'd really like to. I'm gonna at least get a tiny bit experimental with the final ba-bomb. Thank you. No, 89. Oh! I gotta ignore the indicator. That's what I mean by anticipate it. Because I'm not doing it as the level intended at that point. I'm ahead of schedule. So I have to have my own indicator in mind. Wow. I'm more and more impressed with any of the times I've gotten to 90. Thanks, Kayla. That. Can I intentionally bonk it and then land on it? You see what I mean? I gotta try that a couple times. It does feel possible. possible. Oh, that is what I was trying to do, and that makes me think it's not actually possible. Okay, I think that is a fool's errand. I don't think that's going to get us there. It's 89. That, I think it's a much shorter jump there. And there is definitely a rhythm to doing this first part as efficiently as possible. I don't want to bonk that. See, that's where that's not the rhythm. If I control the jump too much, I don't get enough height and I end up waiting there. Wow. All right, we'll give this 5 more tries, chat. This was a good effort. One. How did I get through the door at 90? $89. How in the world did I ever get through the door at 90? It doesn't even feel possible anymore. Oh, we got it. Didn't feel good though. Yeah, getting exhausted. That's it, Taylor. Yeah, I knew that wasn't that great. Man, I can't seem to lock that in. I gotta control that second to last jump the exact right amount. This right here. Ah, that was not it. Yeah, there's a first frame spin jump right there, I think, gives you a frame, which wouldn't be enough to push us over the edge. But can't hurt either. There's a little hesitation there. Yeah. That's the thing. I think I'll end up throwing off the rhythm I've gotten used to adding that in. Yeah, I can't bonk that. This is the #1 popular super expert level, Andrew, of the week. Ooh, that was good. Oh, and that still wasn't 90. Wow. Oops. It's I keep going when I shouldn't. Yeah, Theo, I've gotten caught up. I called it too. As soon as I started, I was like, oh no, I'm going to get lost in this. Very close. Very close. What's up, Cliff? Ooh, that must have been a pixel away. No dice. Wow. We're trying to get the world record. And the only way it's possible is if we get through the door while the timer says 90. That's what I'm talking about with the 90 thing. Yeah, I am having fun. This is the kind of thing that I do enjoy. I don't get to do ever anymore. Man, we just needed the tiniest bit more height for that to work. Oh, as it changed. Wow, it is crazy. So I wonder where I'm losing the most time. If it's like, I wonder which bob-omb I'm more consistently losing time on. Oh, right as it changes. That was a great run up to there. That's not gonna fly. We can really sneak that one and this one, but then you have to delay that one for this part to work. And I can't bonk that. That was good. Too much height. It could be the beginning. That's what I mean, Taylor. I'm curious to know what makes the biggest difference. It's like when you're doing a time attack level and you got to figure out which wall jump you're losing time on. See, I can't cut that corner. The more I control that jump, the more it just doesn't work. 89 still, even with all that efficiency. There we go, we're at 90. We didn't get the corner boost though. No, I got caught up on this challenge, Doctor. What's up, B-Man? Hey! We did it, chat! We actually got it! Yeah! All right! It paid off. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. Wow. Good gracious, chat. Unbelievable. Shout out to everyone who stuck around for it. We ended up grinding that for like 40 minutes, but there it is. Now, you mark my words. We'll check tomorrow, but I will bet the person who had the world record will have taken it back. Oh, my gosh. Well, there we go. That was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. Oh, my gosh, chat. I was really starting to doubt because we were already proof to no cheese. Wow, chat. That's a wild one. Wow. All right. Well, there we go. Will they get a notification saying the world record got taken? Yes, they will. They absolutely will. But, again, this is the number one. This is the most popular super expert level of the week. I can't believe we got it. Yeah, buddy. Number one. Yeah, buddy. Barely, though. It was 766. So we literally took it by like 2 frames. That is wild. All right. Well, there we go, chat. We got to end on a high note one way or another. So thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. We'll be back to the run, 6 p.m. We'll do it all again. Thank you so much to anyone who hit with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it. A friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you if you're struggling right now. Know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's completely ruined. Nothing's ever going to be the same without this person, place, or thing in my life anymore. What's the point? When everything's getting worse, not better. And that is certainly a valid way to feel. But it will lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you what that is or when it's coming. But I can promise you it's coming. It's not because I'm a fortune teller. It's because I've lived long enough to see the high highs and the low lows. And sometimes those low lows stack way up and get way lopsided and can really convince you, especially if you're depressed, that now it's all downhill from here. Everything's ruined. Especially you lose someone close to you, a tough breakup. Those kind of things can have that impact where it feels like, what's the point without them? Everything's ruined. Nothing's ever going to be the same without them. And this is why it's incredibly important to be able to identify when you're depressed and be able to say to yourself, self, I think I'm depressed right now. I'm seeing the world through the filter of this depression, and I cannot trust my thoughts and conclusions right now. This is a time I got to reach out to someone that cares about me and say, hey, I am struggling over here. Let's get together. Let's grab a coffee. Let's get something to eat. Let's FaceTime. Let's connect. And it's not because that magically cures depression and is going to take all your problems away. I'm not saying that. But it is a huge step away from isolation, which is one of the most tempting and destructive things you can do when you're depressed. And the reality is the more depressed you are, the more you isolate, the more those inaccurate thoughts and conclusions get louder and more convincing. And before you know it, you're considering self-destructive behavior you would never consider otherwise. And too often, family members and friends are left behind saying, I didn't even know this person was struggling at all. I thought everything was all good. Last time I saw him, we were laughing over here and everything was all great. And it's that cruel twist of irony that the people who are depressed tend to also have this talent/curse of being very convincing to the loved ones around them that everything's fine. I got it. No problems. We're okay. Don't worry about me. When in reality, behind closed doors, they're struggling big time. So it is absolutely important. It's a skill. It's a strength to be able to reach out and get the support you need when you need it. That does not make you weak. That does not make you messed up. It makes you human. And with or without depression, there's going to be times in life you need to lean on other people. That's a fact. No matter who you are or what you're going through, that's the reality. Now you add depression to that equation, and the stakes go all the way up. And now there might be a limited window of time for you to get the support you need before you really make a huge mistake. So that's why it's so important to be able to recognize you're depressed and then be willing to talk to somebody about it. And if you don't know the words, you can always start with, hey, I'm struggling. That's a good way to start the conversation without showing all your cards, so to speak, or without making yourself super vulnerable, saying, hey, I'm really depressed and feel like there's no point to life. You don't have to start there. It can start with, hey, I'm struggling and I'd like to connect. And I'm telling you, chat, making that choice to reach out and connect with somebody that cares about you when you're in that state, I'm not telling you it fixes everything, but what it does is it proves to your brain that you're not seeing things clearly, because here's this person who does care about you and who is there for you, and it starts to loosen up that grip of everything's terrible, nothing's getting better, that like rain cloud thing where it just pounds on you, and it can give you that 1% shift, that connection with another human that cares about you, that can get you back on track and actually get you to a better place, one step at a time. But I'm not pretending it's easy, and I'm not pretending it's just, oh yeah, make a call and everything's all better. I'm not trying to say that, because that ain't the case. But I'm just trying to encourage you, especially the dudes out there, where I feel like there is that much more of a stigma where the guy's going to be super strong and not allowed to show weakness. And you see all these posts online about, oh, if a female sees you cry, you're automatically unattracted to them for life and all that kind of nonsense. Don't believe that, chat. Not that I am any authority on the subject, but I can promise you that if crying in front of someone is going to make it so they're never attracted to you again, that's not the right fit for you. Let's put it that way. At the very least, that's not, because guess what, chat? You get married to somebody, you're together 30, 40 years, you're going to go through losing your parents together. That's a time you should be letting it out. You should cry. This idea that you have to hold it in all the time is very toxic and destructive. But it's also very convincing, especially on the internet. There's some wild stuff on the internet. So don't trust what you read, including me. Take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because it doesn't magically apply to everyone. But it's been my experience, and I'm just trying to encourage you. So if any of that resonates with you, know that I am rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you all mañana. This was a wild one. I can't believe we got that world record. All right, I'll catch up with you soon. Bye, everybody.